and they see our performance curve, they readily know what signal to noise ratio this channel is expecting. So when they are going to make a transmitter, a power amplifier, a RF section for their design, they are going to make sure that kind of signal to noise ratio is available. Otherwise, from our model, they can find out that their design will be useless. So this is what we have been doing by developing vehicular channel models. And as I said that we have first developed some in-vehicle models, then we have done something on infrastructure to vehicle, and now we are doing vehicle to vehicle. Here I just want to talk a little bit about some other activities. At NIT Durgapur, we are also very much involved in the standardization activity, and I'm very happy to announce that we have already got an approval for IEEE standard 2982. So what we are trying to do is we are probably coming up within 1 year with an IEEE standard along with NIST, University of British Columbia, University of Wisconsin-Madison, and Fraunhofer HSI Germany. These two people are the chair and vice chairs of this whole thing, and we are also a proud partner of this initiative. So we are coming up with a recommended practice of millimeter wave wireless channel sounders. Now how this is related? Well, we are going to have a vehicular communication section all there. So what we are trying to do is we are trying to tell the industry people that if you are trying to measure a vehicular channel, how you should do. So this standard will tell you like what parameters to take account for, how to measure the channel, and so on. And we just got the news last month that IEEE Standard Association and IEEE Vehicular Technology Society is going to sponsor our standard. And once the standard is there, it will be there for 10 years. So we hope that by 2021, the standard will be finalized, and it will probably be there till the time of launching of 6G. So this is how we are trying to incorporate a millimeter wave, 5G, and vehicular communication under one common umbrella. And not only we are doing some international effort, we are doing some national things as well. I was talking about in the beginning of my lecture about the traffic situation of Bangalore, and it seems that many people are not only bothered, but they are working. There is a big group, ITS Testbed. They are also doing some industry connection activity, and we have also joined their testbed. They are trying to reduce the traffic aggregation in Bangalore roads by using of different kind of 5G communication. And finally, there is also another standard, P2784, which we are recently a member of, and they are trying to having a framework for planning a smart city. So we are now a part of the IEEE Smart City Council Education Committee, and we are trying to push the ideas that we have got from the vehicular communication domain and 5G and other things in the smart city as well. So that's why probably you can see a combination of, say, millimeter wave, 5G, smart city, all such kind of concepts in our today's topic. I guess I was probably not able to give you all the type of vehicular channel models that probably you were expecting, but at least I could give you an idea like what are the major vehicular channel types are. So if I'm almost at the end of my discussion, so I'll just summarize the key points and probably ask you for a discussion. So this is in summary what I talked today. I talked about smart cities at the beginning, and I said that the smart city requires smart ICTs, and smart ICTs are going to be 5G based. So, and I have also argued that vehicular communication, that is now my second line, which is the takeaway of today's lecture, is that vehicular communication is an integral part of 5G based smart ICT. Like whatever you do, smart parking, smart highway, vehicular communication is going to be always a integral thing. And then probably I have explained to you why channel modeling is important. So vehicular channel modeling is very important in realizing vehicular communication. You probably remember the example of a bicyclist and a car. So the modeling of a channel is very important if you want vehicular communication. But finally, the modeling is not uniform. It heavily depends on environment, it heavily depends on link type, antenna type, and so on. And finally, once you realize that there are different type of models, it in one way give you more challenges, but at the same time, it will give you more opportunities to do research and come up with intelligent strategies. So this field is still very brimming, and if the participants want to do some research, I would strongly advise them to do so, because in India there are not many people working on this domain, and we probably require more and more people from different domains to work on these problems. And while the field is still new, let us catch the opportunity or grab the opportunity and probably do something significant in this field. So with this message, actually, I come to the end of my lecture. I am very much grateful to ACRB, Science and Engineering Research Board, who is funding my research work through a co-research grant. And actually, this lecture is also a part of initiative of the public outreach and knowledge dissemination. So I should acknowledge them. Next, I should acknowledge my institute. I'm now, right now, in my institute, and I'm giving this talk from the communication lab in Durgapur. So I'm grateful to my institute for giving us the resource and the time and this opportunity to deliver the talk. And finally, of course, I want to give you a big recognition, the KITSW, who has invited me, who has made this happen, and who is running this program very successfully. Thank you all, and this is where I end my talk.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. It is a wonderful session, sir. We learn a lot about the various channel models. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Now I request the participants, if you have any queries, you can speak, please. Okay, sir. Sir, Principal sir, are you there, sir? Sir, it seems sir is in another meeting, sir. So sir conveyed his thanks for delivering an expert lecture. It is a beautiful, wonderful session, sir. Same as our previous session, waves for 5G in the phase 1. We are always thankful for your support, sir, for Kids Warangal.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
So can I leave now?
Yes, sure, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Good afternoon to everybody once again.
Thank you, sir. Okay, now I request all the participants, you may leave the session, and we all will meet at 4 o'clock in the same link. Thank you.